Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that I'm going to show you tonight is yet another American has been detained, arrested, and charged for 12 years in prison in a foreign island nation because they had loose rounds of ammo. We are up to 5 since February. It's time we go and do something about this one. Everything will be linked in the description box below, including the letter that we are pinning and signing together to send to Governor Ron DeSantis to get some action on this. Like I said, everything will be linked. I can't wait to hear what you guys think in the comments field. And please send this one out because it's time for us to take some action on this as I walk through, because this is insanity. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. All right, beautiful people. As I mentioned a moment ago, since February, the Turks and Caicos, a Caribbean island, has imprisoned 5 Americans, all on separate instances, when they had random loose little bits of ammo. One person had a shotgun shell, one person had 2 rounds. We're not talking guns, we're not talking boxes of ammo, we're not talking about smuggling, we're literally talking about individual loose rounds. 12 years in a foreign prison for this. What's our U.S. State Department doing? I'm about to show you, and it's not going to live up to muster, but check this out. This I need you to send out because it's time for us to do something about this crap, because this is unbelievable. With the power and the might of our nation, we can't get 5 people out of a nation like this. Check this out. Mom asks for prayers for daughter's Turks and Caicos arrest for 2 rounds of ammo in luggage. This is the 5th American facing 12 years in prison, and this broke on the 19th. I believe it happened on Monday or Sunday. So we're talking again about loose ammunition. Well, here's where we're going to start to do something about it, because the power that we have, we can bring to power or bring to yield as well. I just pinned a letter to Ron DeSantis. I signed it myself. You guys can jump on. There's a link right down there in the description box. It is completely anonymous, but here's the letter. It's on the second press, okay? That's why we built this system, to actually bring about our power and influence in this space as individuals. It gives you a random identifier. It gives you the first, initial, last name, and the date you signed it, so there's complete anonymity. But the last time we signed a letter and we sent it to Speaker Johnson, we got 12,000 members on here. I think we can do better and really affect some change for these people. But before I get into the actual story itself from NBC or ABC, I believe, let me show you what the Turks and Caicos relies on for a vast majority of their GDP. Yeah, I wonder if we could do anything like this from, like, I don't know, the State Department or diplomacy. Check this out. The TCI, Turks and Caicos Islands, economy is mainly led by tourism and offshore finance. Tourism. $787 million in revenue in the tourism industry alone. 65.72% of its GDP. That would really suffer if we stopped going to the Turks and Caicos, wouldn't it? It's time to start utilizing the leverage and the power of our economic might as this nation. You're going to imprison our people for 12 years and you're not going to give them back because of loose ammo with no malintent and no malicious activity. And you think you're going to just roll with that. And people are still going to keep going to your nation? Yeah, nah, not after this gets out further and further and you keep arresting more and more people for mistakes. Let me show you the actual report here. And again, you want to sign this letter. It's going to go out Thursday. It's right down in the description box, completely free. Here we go, ABC.
Greer is the 5th American in recent months to be arrested under a strict new amendment to a law already on the books in Turks and Caicos. It calls for up to 12 years in prison for anyone found in possession of illegal guns or ammunition. Brian Hagrick and Ryan Watson arrested and charged under that same law this year. They're still on the island awaiting sentencing.
They're still on the island? You know, I don't know, call me crazy, but as a president or a diplomat or anyone in the United States government, this would kind of piss me off, and I would kind of start to, have some conversations beyond what I'm about to show you that's happening at the State Department. Okay, that's just the first one. Now the second one. Let's enter the State Department and show you what they're saying to get our people back. Because again, I don't care about anything other than the fact that they are Americans and they had loose ammo and they're going to be in jail for 12 years in a foreign nation and our government decides to do nothing about it? Yeah, nah, this letter's going to Ronnie D. We're going to see what happens about that. But anyway, this is number 2. And you can read that letter, by the way, same link.
Was released on a $15,000 bond. She can't leave the island until her case is complete. She also must report to the police station every week. Her next court date is set for July, but with the U.S. State Department continues to remind Americans to check their luggage before heading to Turks.
So that's what we're doing here. The State Department of the United States isn't saying, give us our people back. Wait till I show you the quote. They're saying, you know what? Just make sure you double check because we can't do anything. Yeah, 65% of the national GDP is by tourism. I wonder how much of that's from America. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? That's what's in the letter. Read it, check it out, sign it. Let's help some people. Anyway, here's some details from the State Department. Turks and Caicos has strict gun control laws. Last month, the U.S. Embassy in the Bahamas issued an emergency advisory to Americans regarding bringing ammo to Turks and Caicos. Quote, if you bring a firearm or ammunition into TCI, even inadvertently, we will not be able to secure your release from custody, the advisory states. You are subject to TCI laws and must follow local law enforcement procedures. The advisory comes after several Americans were detained in Turks and Caicos for having stray ammunition in their luggage. Exactly, stray ammunition in their luggage. But what's our U.S. State Department say at the embassy in the Bahamas? You better behave because we can't help you from a nation that's completely reliant on our economy. What? Man, you remember the time when America would be like, you did what? Hold on a second. Yeah, block all ships going to Turks and Caicos until they get out. Because of ammo? Man, I swear, what happened when we had a pair? Anyway, let's continue. The 5 Americans face up to 12 years in a Turks and Caicos prison because of the Caribbean country's strict firearms law. Last week, and this is where Ron DeSantis comes in, again, that letter is right down there and you can jump onto it. 3 U.S. governors this week sent a joint letter to the governor of Turks and Caicos to request mercy on the 5 Americans arrested after bringing ammo to the island. Mercy? I think I would probably line that up with, yeah, you're going to need to get those people back or we're just going to stop sending people. But anyway, here's the letter. The governors of Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Oklahoma wrote, like thousands of Americans each year, these individuals travel to your beautiful territory for leisure. We humbly ask that your government, in its wisdom, temper justice with mercy and recognize that these men made mistakes but had no apparent malicious intents. That's before the 5th person got arrested for it. Same scenario, same arrest, same prison sentence. Jump on that letter if you want to do something about this directly. Big part of this channel is where we actually do something about it. That's why I built this letter infrastructure through my own website, secondpress.co, right down there. Jump on this letter. It advises and, I don't say begs, that's not cool. It advises and requests that Ron DeSantis take this opportunity to jump in here along with those other letters and bring the might and economic power of Florida to bear to make the point heard that these people need to come home. Because of ammo, get out of here. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.